what expect. 16 over
It's either the Donald Trump dance or it's the Friday dance. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. Hey, it is finally Friday. TGIF today sporting another one of our local business guys that have been on the show. What does it say, Kevin? Texas what?
Texas better something.
Texas Rider Motorcycle Training. He was on the show here recently, and that's what he does for a living. He's kind of teaches all about motorcycles.
He trains motorcycles.
That's what it is. You don't have to have a rider, you know. But anyway, sporting the old local business this morning. We're at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. It is Friday, show number 299.
Ooh, so close.
That could be the lucky on the pick three.
Right.
2-9. Well, you can't do 2 nines.
Yeah. $2.99.
How much is it? $2.99. Anyway, busy show today. Another local business with us. We got another great musician in the 9 o'clock hour. First time here on the Zack Owen Show. Kevin's here. We're going to do all kinds of crazy stuff. Cam Stewart will talk sports with us later. But right now, we're going to kick it off the way we do every morning. Our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Man, that's a way to start your Friday morning. That's the way you start your morning anytime. I don't know if you know this or not. We do this every Monday through Friday. Jim and I on the radio did it for, gosh, I think we started in 2006, 7, 6, 5, somewhere, long time ago.
Did you just pull a 6-7?
It was, huh?
Did
I just say 6, 7?
I think so.
Yeah, 6, 7. But on the weekends, of course, we're off, so we don't do it. So what I was going to say is, if you want to do the pledge and hang out with somebody by way of the internet, our friend and super entertainer, Neil McCoy, has been doing it every morning for years.
Wow.
He gets up every morning, and you can join him and do the pledge along with Neil McCoy every morning. Just, what do they say? Just Google it.
Yeah.
Right? Is that how you find stuff? Just Google it.
Yep.
I'm on Andrea's phone. I said, can I use your phone? My phone's dead. And I'm looking for Google. She goes, oh, I use Safari. I go, what the hell is Safari?
She has a different phone than you, doesn't
Oh,
she?
much different.
Yep.
She's one of those iPhoners. I'm an Androider.
Yep. Wow.
Hey, look who's here. Austin Montgomery, the sharpest dressed man on the show this morning.
Yeah, just on the show.
No, wait a minute. In the building. I mean, I got to think there's people in the kitchen this morning.
Right,
I
yeah.
don't think anybody's got on a sport coat in the kitchen.
Probably not. Not. It's definitely not.
Out of all the roofers, I got to say he's the sharpest dress I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah.
you're looking sharp, buddy.
Do you
I like it.
do you roof in that?
I have. I
Yeah?
have, but I try not to get this one.
But wait a minute, Kevin, that's all he had on was the sport coat.
Just the sport
Just
Sport coat and hat, and that's it.
coat. Birthday suit was under.
all right. While we're talking about it, open up your coat. Let's look at the inside. Show the camera here.
Ooh.
The roof go.
Roofco sewn in. Is that kind of like when you were little, your mom would sew your name in the underwear?
Yes, yes.
It was.
That's where I got the inspiration.
Would it take something that's nice and classy and just like bring it way down?
Way down. Yeah, he's got it in his underwear right now. Not his name, the Roofco.
Yeah, the
is in there.
Roofco.
Nice cowboy hat.
Yes.
Do you buy your hats local?
I do have one from Standard.
Yeah.
From Cameron over there, and I love that hat. And I actually got this one up at the NFR from Shorty's Hattery up in Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's very nice.
And saw the color, and I was like,
Yeah.
I want that one. And
What's
so
that,
it's-
like a silver belly or silver?
No, it's,
What's it?
it's
what
really
is
like
that?
a
Kinda
olive
like
green color. They call
Is it
a
really?
willow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a
Oh,
green
it's
tint to it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's,
So-
I like
say
that.
it's got kind of an olive tint to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably one of my favorite hats just because the color of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's different.
Very nice. He is all dressed up to come to the party today. He is with Roofco. And, you know, we're talking about local businesses. And I have to say this. You, after 299 shows, you were the first roofer to ever be on the show. First roof company to be on.
It's an honor.
And when I started really, really pushing to have local businesses of all kinds, you know, we've had everything from a funeral home to a person that makes mead, from a person that makes freeze-dried candy, all the way to a mobile mechanic. We've had everything, but the first roofer. And so I'm going to ask a lot of questions this morning from Austin, and he's going to answer all those. We're going to talk about Roofco and how long they've been, kind of the history. But first of all, let's talk about your history. Austin, tell me where you're originally from and how'd you end up here at the Backyard?
Man, so I am originally from Fort Worth. I'm born up there in the,
Me too.
the Stockyards area, and lived there till I was about 4th grade, and then I moved down to Lorena, and basically been there ever since. Got out of Fort Worth as quick as I could.
What high school did you go to?
Lorena High School.
No, up in, you were
No, I
young
was-
when you
yeah.
lived up there.
I was young when I was up there. So
Oh.
4th grade, I was out.
So you lived north side? or-
Crowley.
Oh, in Crowley.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Crowley, yeah.
Well, this is south side of
South
Fort
side.
Worth.
I grew up in the south side of Fort Worth, around, I always say close to TCU, but we were not TCU rich. Trust me. We were on the south side,
Other side of the tracks,
other side of Berry Street.
Hewlin. That's a Hewlin.
Not
area?
even that far. We
No?
were in anyway, we were near what used to be called Seminary South
Yeah.
Shopping Mall.
Yeah.
But I grew up in school, in junior high and high school in Haltom. I went
Okay,
to Haltom
yeah.
City, is where I went. But I got some friends in Crowley. It's funny you bring Crowley up. I got some
Yeah.
good friends in Crowley. So you go to Lorena, you're a leopard.
I'm a leopard.
Did you do anything in school? Did you do sports?
Oddly enough, I did roofing. Started my 8th grade summer. My dad, he said, hey, if you're going into high school and you want a vehicle,
You need
you
to
gotta
learn
work.
how to roof.
yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
We could have called child labor laws back then and get them involved in that. So is it a family business?
No, sir. I worked for another roofing company growing up through high school. Parsons, I worked for them for roughly about 10, 11 years.
Yeah.
And then I ran my family's roofing company for about 6 years, and then my wife and I started our roofing company 6 years ago. We're
Oh, wow,
right on our
6
6th year in
years.
business.
Wasn't our, we had somebody on recently that celebrating 6 years.
Right.
That's great. 6 years, you know, you think about it, that's really not a long time, but it really is.
It is.
In today's world of business, you're lucky to make it 2 years.
5 years is usually the testing ground of when companies usually fold under.
Yep, you're right there. We're going to talk all about roofing. So you're married, kids?
I am married. I have a precious wife, Erin Montgomery, and then I've got my 2 kids, Jax Montgomery and Leighton Montgomery.
Nice.
Yep.
And how old are the kiddos?
They are 6 and 8.
Woo!
And man, my little daughter, she's a freaking pistol. You know, she had her kindergarten graduation last year, and they said, "Hey, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And with no prompt, no hesitation, she said, "I'm going to be the boss at the Roofco," and walked across the stage. Swear.
I love it.
Yeah, so that's what we got to deal with.
That was a mic drop and a raise the roof at the same time.
I had people text me. They said, "How much did you pay her to say
do that?"
I'm like, that was unscripted.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the commercial right now where the kids are walking across and they shout out a sponsor. Yeah. So
All you need to do is give her one of those old school sandwich boards, said Roofco on it.
Yeah.
Going across the stage. All right, we're talking with Austin Montgomery from Roofco out of Lorena. Is that kind of where you base your operation?
So that's where our future headquarters will be, but right now we have a building and office down on Franklin Avenue.
I've seen it, now that you mentioned
Freddy's
that.
Glass. It used to be Freddy's Glass way back in the day.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Long time ago. And so we own that building over there. We've outgrown it quickly, and so our plans are to eventually build our headquarters out in Lorena off of 35.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, if you need a real estate agent to help you with the land, just let me know, okay?
All right.
We'll do that. All right, we're going to continue talking with Austin about Roofco. We've got some other things to talk about. Kevin is going to talk about what's going on in country music, and we'll do that right after our commercial break. But first of all, I want to talk to you about my friends over. Look at see, Kevin puts this graphic up that's called a bug. I didn't know. I'm learning things every day. It's called a bug.
Yep, I'm ready.
And so he's waiting on me to pick one of the sponsors so he can throw it up there real
And
quick.
see, I have a cheat sheet because he didn't grab a piece of paper, but now he's grabbing a piece of paper. So there are 2 that he knows without a piece of paper, and so it's between 2. There are 2 that he needs. So now
See, I picked it up just to fool him, though.
But I have. So now I don't know. Now it could be any.
It's a wild card.
Transform your home with premium windows, doors, and siding. We're talking about Universal Windows Direct. They're good folks. They've been one of our sponsors here now for about a month, and we appreciate them so very much. Seamless installation, replacement. We had a builder on, Scott Bland, the other day, and me being in real estate, I've said this over and over. When you have an older home, one of the first things that I think when I show a house or I'm selling a house and I tell the owners, man, you need to get these windows repaired or replaced, especially in an older home, because you're energy efficient. What?
We have a roofer on. The first thing you do is take care of the roof.
Oh, well, roofs too.
And then the windows. Yeah.
Oh, roofs and windows. Roofs, windows, HVAC.
Yeah.
If you're showing a house or looking at a house.
And bathrooms and kitchens. So, yeah.
Well, but those are other, anyway. Those are other things. But yeah, roof's always roof. But anyway, back to Universal Windows Direct. If you want to change them out, get an estimate, whatever, they're good people. They're right here. Universal Windows Central Texas.com. Universal Windows Central Texas.com. Back after this.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Allen Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Better sleep, inspired by nature. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
Everybody at EcoLife really has a passion and a real interest in helping people feel well. How much further can we go to get you feeling even better? It is a complete partnership between the two of us.
Since 2014, we've been creating vegan, clean, and affordable skincare with proven actives and potent botanicals designed to treat your ever-changing skin. Celebrate our first decade of transformation today at facetheory.com/US-EN. Face Theory.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farm, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Golf Partner.
Hi, I'm Mitch, the co-founder of Cake, a sexual health and wellness company designed for today and designed for you. Yes, you. The entire product line can be found at hellocake.com, and it's also available in every Walmart near you.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. That's INTERNXT.com today.
We're back live. It is Friday. Got to be another beautiful day. 80, 81. Yesterday, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
It was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday.
Absolutely.
You know, there's a little wind here and there, but yesterday afternoon we went and sat on the back porch, watched a little TV, and had a cocktail or two, and
yep,
just beautiful. Today's supposed to be again.
Yeah, we were taking our dogs out yesterday afternoon, and kids were out there just doing all kinds of stuff, laughing, having a great time. I'm like, yeah, we're just gonna.
That's it. I look at my dogs; they're indoor dogs, and I'll open the door and just leave it open, and it's beautiful. And I'll look at them and I'll go, "You're dogs. Go do what dogs are supposed to do.
Right.
Go." And they'll just sit inside going.
100%. I've got one like that.
I'm supposed to go next weekend and play golf in Austin, and yesterday Doug sends me, he says, "Do you realize 80% chance of thunderstorms all next weekend in Austin?"
Oof.
So
But
I don't
will
know
it
if
really
I'm.
happen?
I don't know.
It's Texas.
It is.
Yeah, it's a week out. I don't trust
Yeah.
any forecast that's a week out.
Well, we're not in Austin. We're in Lakeway, so
Okay.
that'll be a little better. All right, what's happening in country music?
All right, things that are happening. Cole Wetzel's tour it was announced. The Night Champion World Tour, hitting 45 cities with varied supporting acts, including Wyatt Flores and Chase Matthew. He will be at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, not part of the show, part of the concert tour, March 17th, and he will be in Arlington, also not part of the tour, on April 24th for the Lone Star Smokeout. And then as part of the tour, he will be in Austin on September 3rd. So he won't be here. Smart guy, not going into Central Texas in the dead of summer.
Cole Wetzel's one of those guys that started out just like so many of them. Nobody knew who the hell he was, and next thing you know, he gets too big to play the backyard. Jim and I had him for Zack and Jim Blowout years ago, and I don't know how much we wanted, but we go, "You want this much money?" Because we thought it was a little bit high. And then next thing you know, he's got his own
like 3
bar
times
restaurant in Dallas. He's blowing it up all over the world.
He did play acoustic here. You
Yeah,
remember that?
that's right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Barely got through the set, but
You're exactly right on that one.
Why did he not?
I think he settled down a little bit.
Yeah.
He was a wild party animal, and man,
Like John Party.
Yeah.
There's probably a reason.
it was crazy. It was crazy. But we had him at the Blowout. He did a great job, and he just plays everywhere. The Huser brothers, local guys that are making it big, opened a lot of shows for him.
Yeah.
But Co Wetzel, great guy, great show.
And they're going to be back here. I'm sure we'll talk about that a little later.
Huser brothers going to be back here at the Backyard in April.
Yep. But reminder, Jason Aldean's new song for his upcoming album will be on Radio Play today. It's called Don't Tell on Me, and then it will be available for purchase or streaming on Monday. So listen to the radio, call into whatever station and request
Just remember what I say. Don't listen to the radio.
Don't listen. Only select radio, not the one.
Yes, right. That's right.
And then Dolly Parton publicly supported the Bells' new song, The Son of Jolene. I think it's probably fairly important to get Dolly's support if you're going to kind of do a takeoff on Jolene, right?
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so she has publicly given her support, so there you go.
That's it.
Other tour news coming up. Tim McGraw is slated for some stadium shows. The Chicks as well, and Lady A, while rising artist Ty Myers, speaking of who maybe got some start here at the Backyard, is gaining attention as well for some upcoming tour dates this summer and spring. So there you go. That's what's going on in the world of country music news.
I should be more prepared, but I just thought about it when you said the Chicks.
Oh.
Before Natalie Maine, you might look it up, before Natalie Maine became the lead singer and they became very, very popular as the Dixie Chicks, they had another singer before Natalie Maine. And unfortunately, she was killed recently. And I saw where they sentenced this guy is covered in tattoos on his face. And I think he's sentenced to 15 years. That's all.
Laura Lynch?
Laura, yes.
Lynch.
She was one of the original Chicks and left the group, and then Natalie Maine came along.
Well, if she's original, then she was part of the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah, she was a Dixie chick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I remember, for all of you going way back to the start of Cattle Barons Ball 30 some odd years ago, out at the ranch, they always would have the buffet, the food outside there. You could go to different stations. And they had a wooden little platform stage the size of this table. It was tiny. And people are getting food, and it was the original Dixie Chicks playing in the middle of it all, and nobody paid attention to them. And next thing you know, they became huge. And then next thing you know, she sticks her foot in her mouth.
Right.
And then they had no airplay.
It happened pretty rapidly, didn't it? I was just telling my kids about how in the early 2000s, we were at an outdoor mall in Indianapolis that they were trying to get this outdoor mall started, but it was kind of like hitting some roadblocks and stuff like that. So they figured they'd bring in some entertainment.
Sure.
And so it was literally the middle of the day. And we went down this one little kind of U-turn alley, and they had a stage set up, and the Jonas Brothers were playing.
Jonas Brothers.
No one was there.
Nobody knew.
Nobody. They had been on one of those Disney Channel between show little things, doing a music video from their garage. Nobody knew them. So we passed by the Jonas Brothers doing a show. We didn't even stop. We just kept the car rolling, and we're like, oh yeah, those are those guys we saw.
Jonas Brothers.
Yep. That's funny. And moving on.
I've told this story, but I'll tell it again about. I was working at radio in Abilene. Guy says, hey, man, out at what was called Yellow Rose, the club out there. Said, hey, Yellow Rose, it was a weeknight, Wednesday or Thursday. Come on out to Yellow Rose with us. There's this guy, and he's playing out there tonight. Let's go out. So, nah, I don't want to go tonight. I got something planned this week. So the next day, this DJ friend of mine comes in, and he goes, God, you should have been there last night. This guy runs up and down the bar singing and going crazy, and everybody's screaming. It's why. It was Garth Brooks. I turned down Garth Brooks the first time. But anyway, there you go. All right. I didn't turn down Austin, by the way. Austin Montgomery is here, and he's with Roof Co. So we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of roof. What would be considered the standard roofing material for Waco area?
Ooh. As far as residential goes, it would be shingles. You know, that's the standard, the 30-year architectural shingles. Here in Waco.
I do see sometimes as you go up in price, the nicer homes. What is this? I've seen it advertised. It's pre-done, kind of waffly looking shingles that
It's
are.
a good description.
Is that it? Waffle?
Yeah, waffle. No, it's stone coated steel is really what it's called, and they make them in different. Yeah, so they make them in different types of profiles. They look like Spanish tile, or they look like slate, or cedar shake, or they even make them now where they look like shingles, like an actual shingle, but it's stone coated steel. Yeah.
Stone, and it's got to be expensive.
It's about the price of a standing seam metal roof. I mean, it's roughly in that ballpark range, maybe a little bit more, but yeah, it's a premium roof.
And does it, because it's more expensive, because it's stone coated, does it last longer? Do you get a break on your insurance because it might not have fire related to it?
No, so fire ratings. Fire ratings do help, but what most insurance companies are typically looking for is hail ratings. Obviously, you know, we get a lot of hail here in the Central Texas area every couple of years.
Right.
And so they're usually looking for like a class 3 or class 4 hail rating. You know, that's when you start getting your insurance breaks.
Okay.
But you're kind of paying that premium up front to get less premium on your insurance. If that makes sense.
I got you. Yeah. I lived in a couple of houses with metal roofs, and they sounded so good when it was raining.
Yeah. That's all I'll put on my house.
I love
metal
it.
roofs.
I love it. So you do metal as well?
Yes, we have our own sheet metal shop. And the Roof Co. we're probably 85% commercial roofing and about 15-20% residential. We do have a residential department, but we have our own in-house sheet metal shop. We have our own standing seam roll form machine. We actually print them on site.
So I asked you about what's the standard pretty much used in Waco for residential. What about commercial? What's pretty much the one that everybody uses?
The one, well, everybody says that white roof. We want that white roof, and they call it a TPO or a single ply membrane. But there's the actual truth is there's lots of variations. There's PVCs, there's KEEs, there's TPOs, there's all kinds of different structures up to the membrane and different chemical makeups. And so
everybody wants it PDQ.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a lot of different ones, but the standard on most commercial buildings are just a flat roof system.
Yeah. As opposed to the old school with the bucket and the mopping that tar.
You know what's crazy? That's making a comeback.
No.
Yep. For like school districts, and municipalities, tar and gravel and modified hot mop systems are making a comeback.
Why? What do you think?
Because there's some roof systems that have been out there that have been held out over the years that just are very hail prone, and so these insurance companies were paying so much money for these roofs year after year after year.
Sure.
And so they would rather pay it. They basically are starting to limit, especially in the school district area, they're limiting the school districts on
what they can use.
Well, not what they can use, but they say, hey, if you use this type of product, we will only insure your district up to X amount. But if you use this, then we'll cover the whole district.
I got it.
So, yeah.
Wow. Every time I think of tar and mops, I think of Shawshank Redemption.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. I was like,
having
Shawshank.
A nice cold Bohemian beer.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. But yeah, slinging that mop, man, that is crazy.
Most of it's torch down now. They still do some.
So how do they do it now?
It's a torch, which torch has been around for a long time, but basically it's a torch system.
Right.
Flame, and you basically heat the bottom of the roll. And it melts
it's already
the asphalt. And you roll it in place.
I gotcha.
Yep, that's one system. And they also have cold applied systems too, but where it's all cold material instead of having hot.
Right. Now, do you go back and does it need to be covered in gravel or not?
They have them where you can cover them with gravel, or they have them, it's called a modified roof system. Basically what I tell people is it looks like a shingle, but it's flat. It's got the granules on it. And so, yeah, they do have them to where you don't have to have the gravel these days, but there's some people that still would rather have the gravel roof.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting right there. All right, we're talking about roofing, and I got a lot more questions to ask with Austin about roofing, and we'll talk more about Roofco and how you can get in touch with them. But I got to know what's one of the, because I love this, I ask people this, what is one of the craziest or goofiest requests you've ever had?
Ooh.
Or maybe a funny story of one of the craziest things you've ever seen or happen while you're there at a roofing job.
Can you install a permanent Santa Claus on my roof?
Permanent?
Permanent?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Did I just do it?
Yeah. So for your house, right?
Yeah. Is that the craziest? Did I just?
No, it's
okay,
not
all
the
right.
craziest one.
I think it's crazy.
I wouldn't say I have just a super crazy story or funny story, but what I'll say probably the coolest one I've done is I did the roof on the Alico building at the very top.
Oh, did you?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
That was back in 2018, and that's probably, I'm very partial to the Alico building. I just like the
now, what kind of roof does it have?
It has a TPO roof on it.
Okay.
A white single-ply membrane roof up there.
And I was going to ask you about that. It's some kind of a glue under it?
It depending on the substrate, man, I'm going to get real nerdy on this, and
Okay.
most people ignore it when I start getting this
Okay,
way.
no,
but
I want to hear this.
that system, particularly for the Alico building, because it had a concrete structure under it,
Okay.
everything was glued.
Got
Now,
it.
if you have like a metal deck,
Right.
then you can mechanically attach everything. But for the Alico building, it was all
It's
glued
glued.
down.
Do you have, because would you say that most commercial buildings are flat on top?
Relatively, yes.
You got to have good drainage.
That is correct.
I mean, I know you don't do drainage, but do you talk to them when you see, you go, man, here's your problem?
Absolutely. So, originally when tar and gravels were designed, you do see a lot of roof systems or buildings that are a really flat roof, okay? And they hold a lot of water. They were actually designed that way to hold water back in the day because you
Really?
didn't have conditioned buildings. So they would want water on top of the roof
To help cool it.
To help cool it.
Really?
So now the standard and actually code today, when you build a building brand new, it has to have a 1/4 inch of slope for drainage. And so that is something we consider when we're talking to a commercial building owner. If it's an older building that's flat, we may need to go in there and add tapered insulation. We may need to go in there and add some drains if it's got some ponding water.
Right.
So yeah, we do get into
Wow.
a lot of drainage.
Wow. All right, talking about Roofco. We're talking about roofs. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about what we celebrate today, other than Jenn Ford here to sing in the 9 o'clock hour. Woo! We'll do that. Kevin's going to tell us about what's going on around Waco. We'll do that. And today is Friday. We get to play Stump the Chumps, where we get to put Austin's trivia memory to work. Okay? So we'll do that. Stick around here at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. Before we do that, we'll talk to you about Alan Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Ted Teague would love for you to come by. Come by, let's be friends. Check him out online, Alan Samuels, DCJ. Now, right now, guys, you were talking about you had bought a vehicle from Alan Samuels. Right now, I got to take. I'm gonna get you.
Oh, bring it up.
Maybe Ted will give me a commission if I sell this for him. Hang on, I got to read what Stephanie sent me.
You gotta. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it.
I had Alan Samuels plastered on the side of my truck at the fair and rodeo. I don't know if you saw
did?
that. Yeah. It was a barrel
bring
truck.
out your inner.
the barrel, yeah,
You
I
gotta
did.
bring out your inner motocross voice to do this, right?
Right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is Truck Month. Austin. Check out brand new 2025 Ram 2500 Crew Cab coming out of the bucket chute right now. Oh, anyway, this is a 2500 Crew Cab. Guess what? They're taking $11,200 off the MSRP.
$11,200.
What was that?
$11,200.
It's all at AlanSamuelsDCJ.com. Highway 6, just off of Highway 84 in Waco. Alan Samuels will be back at the Backyard right after this.
Ready for a better kind of primary care?
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same-day or next-day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems, care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to patientfirstdirect.com.
Is your Mac running slow? Mac Booster 8 is your all-in-one solution to clean up 20 types of junk files. Get your Mac running like new again with Mac Booster 8. Visit macboost.net today.
Finding a sleep sack that my baby likes has been a struggle. The sleep sack from Joy is a major upgrade.
It is all natural eucalyptus, which is breathable and hypoallergenic.
Welcome to Kit Bag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, for true football passion, think Kit Bag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's kitbag.com. Kit Bag.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
At Mapiful, we believe in celebrating your journey. Our unique personalized products are designed to boost your confidence. From custom home decor to meaningful gifts, we help you cherish the memories that make you who you are. Visit mapiful.com and start celebrating your story today.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, secure and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. us.muc-off.com.
Unlock a world of convenience with Mullybox, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com.
Live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Here we are. I got Austin Montgomery, Roofco, and we're going to talk about Roofco, more about that and about roofing. But right now, Austin, here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about what we celebrate today. And Jen can listen and see if she agrees or doesn't agree on this.
Doesn't agree.
You say, I don't like that.
It is not that. It's not. I disagree.
Today is Friday, February 27. Only one day left. Today is National Kahlua Day. You like a little Kahlua in your coffee? Or?
Kahlua.
Yeah, I like a little Kahlua.
No,
you do Kahlua?
No,
Too
nope,
sweet?
Absolutely not. Nope.
Too sweet? I do like a little Kahlua in my coffee. Today is National Polar Bear Day.
Oh.
Now, is this the actual bear, or is it the where you jump in the water? And
I think it's the actual bear, but I mean, if you want to, you'd have to go quite a bit north from here at this point, though.
Oh, yeah, to see
maybe
a polar
few
bear.
weeks ago you could have, but you know, now you're probably gonna.
Speaking of bears, it wasn't a polar bear. It's a brown bear somewhere up in wherever. It was on the national news last night.
Mm-hmm.
And these people had this cabin, and they always tell everybody, you know, it's all kind of pier and beam, so they say close the outer. Well, they hadn't, and they hear this noise. Well, they stick a camera, they look down there, and it's a mother bear with her cubs living under their cabin, and they can't do anything about it. They don't want to disturb, because if you move the baby, something I don't know. So it was on the national news. Now they got a bear cam. You know how they have that bald eagle cam?
Yeah. See, when I hear polar bear in our family, my wife was one time wearing a mama bear shirt.
Yeah.
She was having a conversation like with our 12-year-old now is like 4 or something like that. And, you know, he was spouting off crazy 4-year-old stuff. And she was like, she's kind of retorted, "What do I look like to you?" And he looked at her and goes, "Polar bear."
Polar bear.
No hesitation.
Right. Because of the shirt, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
What's the first thing you think of in your mind, something from your past or something current about a polar bear?
Man, I remember the National Geographic movies, them like eating the seals and everything.
Yes.
Because we used to go to the museum up in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Remember the old that museum that had the dinosaurs? It had
yeah.
the big old movie theater thing in there.
Yes.
That's what I remember from that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I think of?
What's that?
Coca-Cola commercial.
Yeah.
That
And then
polar bear drinking
Pepsi flipped it this
Pepsi
year.
flipped it.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
The battle continues.
I remember the Indianapolis Zoo, they had like an indoor viewing where you could see the underwater.
Yeah.
And I came around the corner one time just as the polar bear decided to jump. And I was like,
Jumped
"Ah!"
in. How was that
Freaked me
again?
out. Ah!
That's well, that was a little different. Though.
Yeah, sorry.
National. You know what I think about Clydesdale? Budweiser.
Right, of course, yeah.
National Polar Bear Day. National Strawberry Day. My favorite berry.
Yeah.
I could eat them all day.
Yeah, I don't know. It's close between that and blueberries, honestly, for me.
I do love blueberries, but
Yeah.
strawberries are just something. I know they have, maybe you can look it up, a huge strawberry festival in Poteet, Texas, which is, I believe, the original birthplace of George Strait.
Oh.
I think he, maybe. I don't know if he was born there, but lived there. Poteet, Texas. Poteet.
Yep, I got it. He was born in Poteet. That is correct.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
And there is a strawberry festival there, yes.
Yeah. Does it show when the Strawberry Festival is in Poteet?
I would go to the website here, but then I'd have to parse through what
How do you
all that-
like your strawberries?
Cold. They got to
Just got to be cold.
and sliced.
It's coming up.
Okay, tell me when.
It is April 10th through the 12th.
Okay, 10, 11, 12
Yep.
in Poteet.
Yeah, so about a month and a half from
Nice.
now-ish.
I love to take, I'll eat strawberries anyway, but I love to take them and smash them up. You know, maybe put a little water in it to make them mix with it, put a little sugar, not too much, or equal Splenda in it, and then put it over like a strawberry shortcake. But I like it kind of juicy.
Yeah, I gotcha.
A little whipped cream, maybe. He hates whipped cream.
So you're a fan of frozen strawberries then? You would freeze them.
Oh, yeah.
Because then you thaw them and they kind of add that juice to it. One of my 8-year-old just discovered that the seeds are on the outside. He was like, we were in a conversation, he was like starkly against, I don't want to eat seeds. We were talking about potatoes are seeds, and strawberries, all of those little things are seeds. He was like,
Dude, my favorite snack with strawberries is those rice cakes, the caramel rice cakes.
Yeah.
Put Nutella on it, and then put slices of strawberries.
Ooh.
That's my go-to.
That sounds good. And it sounds kind of low-cal and good for you. Yeah.
See, that you say Nutella, and it reminds me of my favorite breakfast at Disney that they no longer have. It's a waffle taco with Nutella, strawberries, blueberries, and bananas inside.
Wow.
It's so good.
Not anywhere to do with strawberries, but while we're talking about this, somebody give them a shout out. I go to physical therapy over off Hewitt Drive, and I'm in there doing for my back, and I look over and I see this kind of inconspicuous building and has a sign flashing open, but really no signage. I go, what is that over there? He goes, oh, it's a really good nutritional shakes and teas and stuff. So yesterday, after he worked my off, I went over there. Super nice people. Didn't realize they'd been there 6 years, talking about 6 years, in that spot. And I had, are you ready for this? I said, what's one of your most popular, and I want some energy and some protein. She goes, you want the banana nut bread shake. And I go, a banana nut Kevin?
Yeah?
It tasted like I was eating banana nut bread. It was the best. I didn't know they made those.
Have you ever...
Like a protein shake?
Like a shake, like a, yeah.
Have you ever had a milkshake at the Cheesecake Factory?
Oh, Cheesecake Factory.
Have a milkshake at the Cheesecake Factory. Just, there you go.
But I'm telling you, it tasted just like banana nut, and then they put some kind of energy and some kind of protein in it. I think it was 400 calories, which is not bad. It's 24 ounce. It was a big one.
Yeah.
God, it was good. All right, free commercial for them. I don't know the name of them, but okay. Today is Pokemon Day.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about trading cards.
Because Monday was trading card day. Yeah.
What'd you tell me? The one Pokemon card went for 11 million?
No, the most expensive Pokemon card that has ever been sold. It actually not valued at, but had been sold. For $16.5 million.
Is that Jake Paul's or one of the Paul? That one?
No, it was the, I don't know who sold, but it was a Pikachu Illustrator card. That is like, yeah.
That's crazy.
And then upsets me for throwing all mine away.
Well, yeah. Then like we had an incident this week where my 12-year-old was like trading at school and traded away a $60 card.
Yeah.
For nothing.
For nothing.
And so even though we've had several discussions, no trading. You can't do that. I had a Ken Griffey rookie card. And one of my sons knew where I kept my cards, took it, traded it for nothing. That thing is worth over $1,000. And I was just holding on to it just for whenever, you know.
I saw this deal on Facebook, and I saved the picture and reposted it. It's kind of funny. But it said, you know you're having a bad day when your little boy gets a hold of your trading. And it was some old school famous baseball player, and the kid had taken a marker and drawn hair and a pipe coming out of his mouth. All right, today is National Skip the Straw Day. Straws that you drink through?
Yeah.
Skip the Straw Day.
Yep.
I'm not a straw user.
Nope.
Andrea is a must-have straw user. She's got to have one. And crazy thing, you know, we go cruising a lot or go to resorts a lot, and a lot of them are cutting out straws or they're going, you know, paper. I told you about the one cruise ship we went on, and their straws were candy, so you could eat them after you used it.
And I told you, that's a Twizzler. I mean, easy. Got it.
Today is National Public Sleeping Day. I don't know what. It's a
sleep over there.
He is. The dog's a playful observance that invites people to rest or nap in public. Safety is very important there, you know. It's used to spark conversation about sleep culture and rest practices, right?
He doesn't like
Good boy, Cujo. Anyway, so today is National Public Sleeping Day. Have you ever slept in public?
Intentionally?
That's Austin in his pickup over there. I've slept in an airport on the floor many times.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah,
All right.
Airport.
That's what we celebrate today, Friday, February 27th. That's it right there. We're talking the Roof Co. How'd you come up with the name? Who sat around and came up with the name?
Well, my wife and I, Erin and I did. And we, you know, in the business industry, they always say you want to create a company that's not based off of your last name, because that's hard to sell if you ever want to sell your company.
Sure.
And so, man, we just said, hey, let's be the roofing company.
That's it.
We're going to be the roofing company. And so we called it the Roof Co.
Remember back in the old days, we were just talking about this the other day, of Yellow Pages. You wanted to be AAAA roofing or ABC roof, you know, back in those days.
There in the front.
Roof Co. Love it right there. Austin, how do we get a hold of you to have you come out and look at our roof or give us a quote?
So you can give our office a call, 254-651-1776. And that number is pretty significant.
It is. This is the 250th year of our nation, 1776.
Yep. And so give our office a call. Our office will answer, and they will get somebody scheduled to come out and take a look at it.
How many
website, social media? We talked off there. You're pretty big on social media. What's that like?
Yeah, so I personally do a lot of social media myself, but then we also have the Roof Co. on all major socials: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I think we'll eventually get something on YouTube going. LinkedIn, as boring as that is. And so yeah, you can find us on all the social medias, the Roof Co. Waco. And then again, our website is theroofcowaco.com.
I think something that's very important, because I've seen your trucks, around town at events, but I know that one of the things that's very important to you and your wife and Roof Co. is involved in the community and involved in events. Tell us some of the things. I know you mentioned Heart of Texas Fair a while ago.
Yep. So we've been, our I guess slogan, motto, whatever you want to call it, is building relationships, serving people, and delivering results. And really what we're called to do is serve people before anything, in any capacity. And so we try to truly live that out. And we've been involved with the Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo for several years, the calf scramble and all the different things with scholarships and stuff like that. Scholarships for different schools. We also get to partner with people like J&B Fishing Foundation.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy Bennett. Man, we love being able to partner with him. All the different, events that go on throughout the year. And then one of my special ones that I've been doing for years now is McLennan County Sale. That's big. That's a really special one.
That just took place here a few weeks ago.
Yep, a few weeks ago. It was a really good night.
That's just amazing too. I was not ours, but was it the one in Fort Worth that the steer?
$550,000.
$500,000 for a steer.
Yep.
Whew.
Kid out of Toller, Texas.
Amazing. Well, that's great. I love that you guys love to give back, love to sponsor things, keep the community going. I'm 100% for that. When Jim and I were together on the radio, that's what I wanted. We got to give back to the community. We got to do things. We got to put our name out there. And unfortunately, it's not that way anymore in our radio world. And I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you and your wife to do that. How many employees do you think you have right now?
Right now, I think
that actually work.
Yeah, well, I think there's 18 of us.
It's good
full-time
size
staff. The one thing about our company is we're, a lot of trade industries, they do commission-only reps or door-to-door type stuff. Everybody in our company is a W-2 salary, has a company vehicle, health insurance, everything like that.
So do you have strictly just sales reps that go make calls and do things?
So we have sales reps, but then we also have production people, our superintendents that are over the jobs. We also have production guys, like a service team that goes out and performs the repairs themselves.
Right.
And so then I've got office staff as well. I've got an in-house estimator. So it's not just we're not just a sales organization. We're actually a full-blown operational roofing company.
You know what? I know it burns you up and it burns me up is when we have a weather situation or something happens, and all of a sudden, here comes the carpetbaggers coming in from other towns. We used to say, it's funny, they would have those magnetic stick-on signs on their trucks. They may be ABC Roofing one day and something the next day.
Yep.
It's just, what's your message to homeowners and businesses?
My message would be it's hard for me to say, hey, don't go with an out-of-town roofer, because as the Roof Co., we travel all over the state of Texas doing roofing. And yes, we do a lot of storm work as well. So I wouldn't consider ourselves a storm chaser, but we do a lot of insurance work. So it's hard for me to say, hey, stick to local, when there's a lot of times we're doing work in an area that we're not local to. But what I would say is do your research.
Sure.
Find, if it is an out-of-town company, make sure, the one big thing is getting listed as additional insured on their insurance. That's a big one right there, is getting a copy of their insurance and making sure it's valid.
Right.
In Texas, there's a lot of people that say, hey, we're licensed, bonded, and insured. Texas does not require roofing companies in particular to have a license. There is no regulations for a license. There's no regulations for insurance. There's no regulations for workman's comp. And so when people say that they're licensed, I don't know. Ask them where they get the license, because I don't know where to get it.
And you know something else on kind of that subject is there's so many roofing companies that don't have employees. They farm everything out to who knows who.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You got to be careful with that. All right, here's the deal. Reach out to Roofco. You got any roofing problems, questions, residential, commercial, whatever it might be. Right now, we're going to go over to Kevin. He's going to tell us what's going on around Central Texas.
Yes, busy weekend, as you might imagine. But today starts with Fossil Friday. Join the Mayburn Museum every Friday from 10:30 to noon to watch PhD candidate Dava Butler work on fossil specimens in the Paleo Lab. And then also today and tomorrow evening is the Dr. Pepper Paranormal Experience. During the 2-hour Paranormal Experience tour at the Dr. Pepper Museum, you will get to see a different side of the museum that you usually don't. It is ages 18 and up for maybe fairly obvious reasons. It starts at 7 p.m. and is $35 per person. Alice by Heart is continuing at the Maybe Theater through this Sunday, March 1st, so don't miss that unique take on Alice in Wonderland. And then my gym has a Battle Cancel workout day tomorrow at F45. It's a charity event. The times are 7 a.m., 8:15 a.m., and 9:30 a.m. You don't have to go in at 5 a.m. like I do. Contact Laszlo at 254-405-8791 if you are not a member but you want to join in. Again, that number 254-405-8791. Maybe you don't like working out, but you hate cancer. This is a great opportunity to kind of see both of those things collide.
Sure.
It's also the second weekend of 9 to 5, the musical at the Waco Civic with Holly Tucker in the Dolly Parton role of Dorothy Rhodes. And on Sunday.
Yes.
It's the Heart of Waco Homegrown Sundays at the Will. Join the movement every Sunday at the Will, where it's much like the Zack Owen Show, live in person outdoors. The community gathers to celebrate local talent, live music from local musicians, unique goods from local small businesses, and great food, cold drinks, and a relaxed family-friendly and dog-friendly atmosphere at the Will's on Sunday. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Will is a great place. And don't forget, coming up tonight, Pat Green right here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Pat's going to be here. So that's going to be
and then Saturday
fun
is the Wilder Blue, right?
The Wilder Blue going to be here. Okay, before we get into the bad joke of the day, hopefully you've picked one there, Austin. It's time for Stump the Chumps. And today, being all about roofing and Roofco, I thought I would do a little bit of a roof trivia question.
Oh, no. Okay.
On Stump the Chumps.
You better know this one.
Yeah.
Right now, currently, the world's largest structure that sits, this is how big the structure is. 98.3 acres big. What company structure has the largest roof going? Who owns that 98-acre building? I mean, that's big.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's huge.
In the United States.
Yes.
Okay.
So does this building have a roof then?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm thinking of, stadiums is where I'm thinking. Like,
I'm thinking
that's
bigger.
not. Yeah, it got to be bigger.
Okay.
Solid roof covering.
Yep. I'm going to say either, just because I know the data center world and everything going on with that right now, either, it's either Facebook, Amazon, Tesla, or Samsung. Is it one of those four?
What do you think, Kevin?
Yeah, you bring up a really good point there. So
in other words,
you just rattled off four, and so you left me. So I will narrow it down, and I'm gonna just say Bezos and Amazon.
You're wrong, both of you.
Oh.
The Boeing Airplane Company. Boeing has
Seattle
the
area?
largest roofed building, 98.3 acres. That's big.
That's very big.
Yeah.
How big do you think the Amazon is over here? Would you just guess?
I think that one's roughly 50,000 square feet, which is, no, that one's more than 500,000 square feet, which is several acres. I think
Yeah, but not 98 acres.
No.
That's big.
No.
Yeah.
That's big. All right, there's our Stuff the Chops for the day. Jenn Ford, if I would have asked her, she would have told me the answer to that.
Right.
She's going to give us some great music coming up here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. But before we jump into news and weather from Channel 10, it's time for the bad joke of the day. Take it away, Austin.
All right, so I looked at this one. I think I'm going to go with the bottom one.
Okay.
All right. Why did the wallet feel empty inside?
Why?
It had no sense of purpose.
Oh, sense.
Austin Montgomery from the Roof Co. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you much.
And thank you for winning the award for the sharpest dressed guest we've ever had on our show here.
Yeah.
Check it out, Roof Co. It's a great company, and Austin's a great guy. All right, we'll play that news and weather from Channel 10, and we'll come back and have live music with Jenn Ford. Stick around.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. A murder investigation is underway in Killeen after police say a man was shot to death in a field. They responded to a shots fired call near Splawn Ranch Road and Zayden Drive. That's near the travel center on Highway 195. The victim was identified as Brandon Petrie. A 911 caller reported hearing an argument and then gunshots. An unnamed person was arrested. And for nearly 2 weeks, Central Texas firefighters have been teaming up with teams from across the state to fight fires in the Panhandle. Collectively, they've burned nearly 5,000 acres since February 19th. The Robinson Volunteer Fire Department Chief, Steve Sullivan, says that this is a new experience for his department. Since the first of the year, the Texas A&M Forest Service has assisted on more than 350 wildfires that have burned more than 43,500 acres. That includes the corn and lavender fires that Robinson assisted with. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Temperatures across central Texas to close February, well, they're going to be just like they were for most of the month, and that is hot. We're out the door this morning with temperatures in the 40s and 50s, but we're seeing a lot of sunshine in our future, which will warm us up into the low to mid 80s. 83 is the forecast high and 84 is the record high. Tomorrow, we're in the mid 50s out the door, settling near the record high of 86. And even though the record of 86 on Sunday may be not reached, we'll still get to about 84 degrees. High rain chances in the forecast next week, especially Wednesday and next weekend on Saturday. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Send money abroad in just a few steps with Remitly. Sign up with your email, enter an amount, choose how your loved ones receive the money, enter your recipient's information, select a payment method, hit send, and relax. Download the Remitly app today.
It's the Restore Clarity Focus Patch, my little secret weapon for staying sharp, focused, and on task. Each box comes with simple instructions inside, so you always know exactly how to apply it. Each patch lasts for 3 days. I love that I can wear it all day.
Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. Samsonite.
Tasmanian spring water range from Sand and Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself, packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid, fermented sea kelp to reduce redness, and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
Dive into adventure with scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
I am obsessed with helping business owners increase their traffic and turn it into profit through the power of Pinterest marketing. It's this amazing platform where people are looking for ideas, inspiration. They have a problem and they're actively looking for a solution.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated. Each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Whether it's sports, theater, or concert, for the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. Ticket Liquidator. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
And Ryder's from there. He lives there, but he and I grew up in the same town, Carthage, Texas.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Hey, Jenn Ford is here. Now, Jenn, you're from what would be considered, what would you say, a small area in East Texas?
Very small.
Very small area. What's the little town?
Winona.
And right outside is Naomi. They're the Judds.
Yeah.
Anyway, Winona is close to
Tyler, Texas.
There you go. East Texas. I know that spot because I worked in radio and for the company at KYKX in Longview for a long time.
I'm friends with Diane Day over there.
Diane, go way back. Diane and I was there in 1990. That's when I was there. Diane, Ken Curtis, Gary Walker, Gary, we had a great time back in those days. All right. Anyway, that was way before you were born. I know that.
No, I'm old.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
70s baby.
Hey, before we start singing, I got to know about your guitar. That is a beautiful guitar.
This is a Gretsch Falcon Rancher. It's got gold binding, and it's my second one because I dropped. Well, I didn't drop it. The strap holder came out a few weeks ago, so I had to buy another one. But her name's Greta Goldie Gretsch because I name all my guitars. And I have a white Falcon electric guitar as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you because so many do name their guitars. Some don't, some do. Now, do you name your car?
No.
Because a lot of people that do the guitar do the car, too.
Old trusty, the rust bucket.
I love it. Well, I love your guitar. That
sounds like beautiful. A name to me.
We told this story a couple of times, but it kind of like that guitar. We had a singer on that has been around a while, and he had a guitar, and I said, how did you pick that guitar? Was it the looks? Did it sound different? He goes, no, and Kevin knows the quote better than I do. What did he say?
He said, that guitar looked like it had a song in it.
Looks like it already has a song in it. And I thought that's a great way to look at it. That guitar's got a song in it. And that's how he picked it right there.
Well, I picked this one. I went into a store called Munt Music in Longview, Texas. I used to live in Longview for a long time. And this was in, not this one, but the first one.
Yeah.
Greta, the first. She was in the used gear section. And I was there to buy a cord. And I already have about 12 guitars.
Yeah.
I have Taylors, Takaminis, and everything. And this is the least expensive guitar, but the one I love the most.
Right.
Like,
that's great.
It feels great. It looks great on stage. It sounds great. And I've really fallen in love with Gretsch guitars because of this
beautiful.
Guitar. Thank you.
All right, let's put it to work. What are you going to do first?
I'm going to do this song that was on my first release through Texas Radio when I was signed to Texas Country Records with Linda Wilson. It's called John Wayne Smile.
Great.
I was sitting in the diner, it was 2:30. The last thing I ever wanted for you to do is coming in true. But you walked on up with that John Wayne smile and flashed me a glance with your teenage eyes. You said, honey, Mind if I talk to you? Well, I don't know how you taught me out of my number, but I'm so glad that you called. Well, I don't know how you taught me out of my number, but I'm so glad that you called. So much to remember, so much to forget. I gave you hell since the first day we met. I punished you for sins that you didn't commit. Thank God for temptation when you kissed me that night. I wanted to run, I put up such a fight. And you toppled those walls and you wore me down. Well, I don't know how you taught me out of my number, but I'm so glad that you called. Well, I don't know how you taught me out of my number, but I'm so glad that you called. Now I know there are times you have to be gone, but I'll be here waiting for you till you come. I lie here lonely night after night until, baby, you can hold me tight. Well, I don't know how you taught me out of my number, but I'm so glad that you called. Well, I don't know how you taught me out of my number, but I'm so glad that you called. I'm so glad that you called. Well, I'm so glad that you called. I'm so glad that you called me.
Nice. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Is there a story behind writing that song?
Well, ex-husband number 2. That's how I met him in the diner.
That's a good country song right there, Ex number 2.
Yeah, I've had a few. We got a new contestant. He's doing a good job.
There you go. Well, I've had a few too. So, that's life. I always say that's life.
It's life.
You just gotta keep on going, man. You can't give up. I'm not a quitter.
Yes.
I'm not either. I believe in love.
I love it. I love it. What are you were talking about, and I want to talk about it a little bit later on, about you're going to be down in Salado, and you attended, and you mentioned Ghost of Hill County and the band or whatever. But I want to know, where you live and out there, who inspires you? Who do you listen to, whether it's on the radio, whether it's a local band, whether it's on Spotify? Who do you like to listen to?
I really enjoy listening to Sturgill Simpson and Whiskey Myers. I love Red Clay Strays. I'm a big fan of Bonnie Raitt. Big fan of Susan Tedeschi. I'm more along the Americana rock side of the country. I like Jason Isbell a lot. Tyler Childers. I like the Allman Brothers. I really enjoy them, and even the Eagles, because Don Henley's from the area that I'm from. So I listen to. In East Texas, it's funny because T-Bone Walker is from there. Lead Belly's from there. We have a different kind of country than down here in Hill Country. It's more blues and rock. There's an edge to it. And that's kind of where I lie. I've always liked the blues, and I've always liked a little bit of rock and roll. Listened to Tux 99 out there quite a bit when I grew up in Carthage. But my parents played a lot of stuff from Journey, and so I'm really familiar with George Strait and all of the typical country songs. We used to go to Garner State Park all the time as a kid, and I know how to two-step. I live out in the sticks, raise chickens and everything, but I love rock and roll a lot. So.
Now, I know you're from a very small town, but where do you go in the area to listen to live music or go maybe a restaurant or a bar that has live music?
Stanley's Famous Barbecue in Tyler. I've played there a couple times. They're really well known. Actually, Kevin Galloway's from that area too, and he's played out there a few times. I like to go to Longview. Has a new venue called Cargo TX. I've played there. Most of the venues I go to, I play at. I play at a ton of Red Rooster out in Hawkins, Texas, is pretty well known, and they bring in a lot of regional acts. Also, the Forge in Ben Wheeler has a great little music scene. It's like kind of a little hippie town. They have a lot of cool festivals. Like they've got the bar stool races coming up, where they motorize bar stools, and then they have lots of great music out there.
And what town is that?
That's in Ben Wheeler, Texas, close to Van, kind of near Canton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most towns out there do have like one central place. I play in Emory out at Sidekicks. I play at Neon Moon up there in Yantis. So
we're very fortunate. The last several years in Waco has exploded, especially around downtown, and places like the Backyard. We've got Rooftop Encore. We've got Lounge 93. We've got so many places, Blue Pup, that are using live, local, or from the state of Texas music. So have you ever played in Waco?
You know Zach Webb?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty good friends. I'm friends with Bree Bagwell, Holly Tucker.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Ryder, of course. A lot of the guys from around here, and even the Ghost of Hill County, too, they know me pretty well. So
Pat Green's going to be here tonight, here at the Backyard. Now, you're going to be down in Salado.
Yes, Barrow Brewing Company tonight.
Yeah, tell us all the details. When is that?
We start at 7. We're just doing a 2-hour set in the tap room. And I was in their festival for the Music Association of Central Texas back in November 1st, I think. And I was one of their featured artists that opened up for Ghost of Hill County and brought my whole band out there. I've got 2 veterans in my band with me. Scott Taylor, you might have heard of him. He's a blues guitarist out of Killeen. He and I played in the Army band together for several years.
Wow. Oh, that's great.
And then I've got Jerry Wayne that's going to play with me tonight out there. He's my bass player. He's a Marine, retired Marine. We're all crazy veterans. So
I love that. I've been supportive of our military for many years, Jim. When I did the radio show forever, Jim and I, because of our closeness to Fort Hood, we did a lot with the Army. We went to Afghanistan twice, went to Iraq twice, Korea, do our show with the troops. So thank you for your service and your guys.
Thank you.
That is wonderful. So tonight, Salado?
Salado, yes, sir.
7
to 9, yes, sir.
7 to 9, Barrow Brewing, which is a great place.
And they've got pizza, too, so you don't have to drink if you don't want to, but, you know.
Yeah. Salado's great. I love Salado. So we may drift down and see you tonight. You
Come
never
on.
know. All right, let's do another song. Let's keep it going.
I'm going to do my version of Jolene.
Okay, that's great.
It's a little bit sassier. I have 2 boys that are 22 and 19, and they both played football, and they're both 6'4" and 6'3", massive.
Wow.
And I spent 11 years in the service, and most of it being military police, so I developed this raspy, textured voice from a lot of yelling. Like, clean up your room and, run faster. But this is my version of Jolene.
Sweet.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 oh, please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene.
'cause he talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what it means to be Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, please don't take him just because you can. Cause you could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. And I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, please don't take him. Please don't take him just because you can.
Great. Very good.
Thank you.
Nice, nice. We were just talking on Country Music News this morning that Dolly has given her blessing to a new song, and the song,
The son of Jolene.
it's called The Son of Jolene, and it's talking about, anyway, very interesting type thing. Who knows if it'll be a hit or not?
I feel like that's a great song because, I mean, it
Yeah.
happens all the time.
Yeah.
Jealousy and
Yeah.
happens a lot.
You brought along Hank the dog.
Yes, you can probably hear him in the background because he wants to be by his mama, but he can't behave on stage.
Tell us about Hank.
Hank is my 11-month-old service dog. I've got PTSD and some other mobility issues from my time in the service, and I've been out for 16 years, and I've never considered having one. I've thought about it, but I never really got ready for it until.
Well,
a few
tell
months
me,
ago.
because I am curious, how does it help you? What has the difference been with Hank?
The difference is I have a lot of nightmares, and that's not going to go away. I've been in therapy for 16 years and on medication. I don't take a lot of medication, but music is my biggest outlet, and with the veterans that I play with, it's a similar experience. This is a creative, healthy way to kind of do something that releases, endorphins and everything else, and gets us being social, and also creates sort of like a team. Like, we're a team and we work together all the time, and that's kind of comforting to us because we have similar experiences in the service and also as musicians. So I really enjoy playing with other veterans because it seems to always just fire off on all cylinders. But the fact is I can't play music every day of the week, and now that my kids are grown and I don't have all the noise in the house and from taking care of them, and of course my partner, he goes to work every day, it's difficult for me to be alone. I already have trouble sleeping at night. I'm up 3 or 4 times a night. You can ask him. Every night I'm up. I'm easily stirred. And so Hank just kind of, he's there. He does deep pressure therapy, and we're teaching him some other things as well, but he's very responsive to me emotionally. And the first night that he was there, I was kind of unsure because he wasn't fixed yet, and he was kind of wild, and he's still got a lot of puppy in him because he's only 11 months old. But the first night he was there, I woke up from a nightmare, and he immediately was like right there.
Right there.
And I went in the other room because I didn't want to wake him up, my boyfriend up, and Hank just came in, like, laid right on top of my chest. And that was the moment.
Well, that's great.
That I just held on to him and I cried. And I was like, I love you. Thank you for this. I need you. And I realized how much I needed him. And there's a group called Warriors for Veterans. It's out in Longview, Texas, and it's some dear friends of mine. And I work with a lot of veteran organizations out there. But they come to a lot of my shows. And my dad is a Marine as well, and he was working with them to place these dogs, and Hank was in my dad's litter. And I remember seeing pictures of the litter and going over there and seeing my dad with 12 puppies running through the yard like little troops, like he's calling cadence and running with them. I was like, oh, heck no, I'm not taking, that's a lot. I know what a Labrador's like, but truthfully, now that he was, you know, house trained and got through most of the chewing stage and all of that stuff, he was placed with another female veteran, and then that didn't work out, so they started bringing him to other events that I was playing at VFWs and American Legions, trying to get another veteran to take him. And I just kept looking at him like, I feel like you're my dog. And so it didn't take very long. I considered it and talked with my health care providers at the VA, and they'd been suggesting it for a while, and then it just happened. And it seems to be like a good fit. It's good for our whole family, and everybody loves him. And he's actually, I think it makes my audience a little bit more sensitive to realizing that I'm not just a musician. I'm not using him as an advertisement, but I think it creates awareness that I'm struggling. Even though I may look put together, it's an everyday journey to get through the day. And I don't know what's coming at me. Music and my network is great. I have a great support system, but the things that you can't predict are what comes in and derails you. And so he's good at that. Like, he keeps me occupied for sure. As you can see, he's over here.
Well, you got to teach Hank to sing along with you sometimes, you know. Sing on the song. I remember, and I hate this because it's been a while since I've seen this guy. Texas music singer, a guy very popular many, many years ago, and he had a dog. And he would go on stage, and then he'd call the dog, and the dog would come up on stage. He had a bed right by him, and he'd lay there the whole concert, and then the dog would leave, and it was great.
We're working on that. He's been on stage with me a few times, and he did well. I have to tie him to my leg because he starts seeing people he recognizes and whatever. We were going to try it today, but it smells too good in here. It's too many hamburgers going on in here. So he wants to go find some scraps and go outside. He sees the birds outside, so it's too much stimulation. He's like a 2-year-old right now, so. But he's been on stage with me a couple times.
All right, Jen, this is the time of the show where we like to look back at what happened on today's date in country music history. Now, a lot of this is before your time, but you may remember the names here. A couple of them I don't even remember, and I'm old.
I wondered.
1946. Holy cow. #1 on the country charts with a song called Guitar Polka. That was the #1 country song back then.
Must have come from West.
By a guy named Al Dexter. One of the old original country fathers of country music. 1946. 1959, Billy Graham, another name I don't recognize, was inducted into the Grand Ole Opry. Billy Graham. 1971, I do know this one because I remember playing this song a lot on the radio. 1971, Sammy Smith. You know the song, #1? You know the song?
Well, I have a cheat sheet, so yeah, but...
It was actually, I believe, written by Chris Christopherson.
Yeah.
Help Me Make It Through the Night.
Ooh, I love that song.
Isn't that a beautiful song? Willie did it. Sammy had a big hit with it. Help Me Make It Through the Night. 1986 at the Grammy Awards. Here were the big winners that year. Think about 1986. Emmylou Harris was a big winner. Kenny Rogers was a big winner, and Charlie Daniels Band was a big winner that year for The Devil Went Down to Georgia, 86. And in 1989, Dwight Yoakam had the #1 song on the charts with I Sang Dixie. I Sang Dixie. Great, great song. And there you go. That's what happened on this date in country history. We're going to get some more music from Jenn coming up. But before we do that, we're going to jump into a commercial break. And I want to talk to you about my friends over at Patient First Direct Care. You got upper respiratory, Jenn, that's going around Central Texas, COVID, flu, stomach virus.
Cedar fever.
Exactly. You're so right on that one. Patient First Direct Primary Care. They're located on Highway 84, Badger Ranch area, Suite 102. Go by and see Dr. Allison. Or how about PA? Mark Roberts is there. Call, make an appointment at 863-8741. 863-8741. Online, patientfirstdirect.com. Back at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill right after this.
If your AC is working overtime and your house still feels hot, maybe it's your old windows that are to blame. Worn seals, warped frames, and outdated glass can let hot air in and cool air out. Beat the Texas heat. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for a cooler home and lower energy bill. 0% financing is available with your good credit.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
The U-Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. That's ULIKE.com. U-Like.
Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns. Book your first appointment today.
VivoSun's mission is to empower growers with stylish and effective products, making indoor growing accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Visit vivosun.com today and get started making growing plants and vegetables easy and automatic.
Streamline event and appointment booking with Amelia's sleek, modern, and fully customizable booking forms. WPAmelia.com. That's WPAMELIA.com. Amelia. At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today. With a focus on performance, design, and customer service, we're here to help you work smarter, not harder. Join us on our journey to simplify your world. Visit acasis.com today. That's ACASIS.com today.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
But boy, it looked effortless.
Man, watch this.
Layups, floaters, threes. He was like an unsolvable equation.
I was born like this.
His resilience, his strength, his belief, adversity never stood a chance.
Know your power.
BadCreditLoans.com is a pioneering service provider that has carved a reputation in the financial industry. Simple, fast, and reliable loan application process. And its commitment to responsible borrowing makes it a trusted partner in the journey towards financial stability.
It doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Going to be 80, 81 today. Going to be a gorgeous day. And tonight, Pat Green at the Backyard. Tomorrow night is what? The
Wilder Blue.
The Wilder Blue will be here. Yep. On Saturday night at the Backyard. Right now, Jenn Ford is here from the lovely town of Winona. Is there anything that stands out about Winona? Is there anything they're famous for?
It's the highest point in Smith County.
Really?
Oh.
Ooh, I
And
like
we have
that.
a really good.
You mean like on weed, on getting high?
It's just they have sort of a little mountain, Star
Yeah.
Mountain.
They're looking down on everybody else.
Yeah, that's it. Reminds me of an old joke about a bull talking to his son. That's a long story. Anyway, all right, Jen, let's do another song. Let's get back to the music.
This song is called Backseat Betty, and I wrote it in 2017. Lindsay was a girl, she was 33. She had a job, 2 kids, working on her degree. She spent 11 years with Uncle Sam. She didn't want a thing from any old man. She was tall, she was blonde, she had blue eyes. They came from all around to catch her smile. But Lindsay wouldn't give them the time of day. And if she kept coming, this is what she say: well, I ain't gonna be no backseating Betty. If there's something you want, better be ready for loving me all of the time. She said, I ain't gonna be no backseating Betty. If there's something you want, better be ready for loving me all of the time. Well, it didn't take her long to figure things out. She was out of their league. She wouldn't allow any man to distract her from her climb. No nonsense, no games. She handled everything fine. She said, I ain't gonna be no backseating Betty. If there's something you want, better be ready for loving me all of the time. She said, I ain't gonna be no backseating Betty. If there's something you want, better be ready for loving me all of the time. She tell him, I ain't looking to be saved. I don't need a man, and I won't be played. 'Cause I ain't gonna be no backseating Betty. She said, I ain't gonna be no backseating Betty. If there's something you want, better be ready for loving me all of the time. She said, I ain't gonna be no backseating Betty. If there's something you want, better be ready for loving me all of the time, all of the time. All of the time. All the time.
Hey, Jen.
July 14th.
You know, that's going to be a big year this year for America, 250 years. Wow, July 14th. Well, this is the part of the show we like to do some birthdays. And we're going to start with some celebrity birthdays right now. Happy birthday back all the way to 1932. That's a long time ago. She's no longer with us. One of the greatest actresses.
Wasn't that the same year as Johnny Cash yesterday?
I think it was 32.
So this person was born a day after Johnny Cash.
Yes. Elizabeth Taylor, the famous actress, married to Richard Burton.
Hank likes her.
I guess probably her biggest role I think of when I think of is Cleopatra.
Yeah, I would say so. Yep.
All right. 1962, Adam Baldwin.
No relation.
No
relation to the other Baldwin brothers.
Probably doesn't want to be any association with the Baldwin brothers. But anyway, yeah. I like him, by the way. He's a good actor. I didn't realize, though, that he was that old. I thought he was younger than that. 1965, it looks like Noah
Emmerich.
Hemrick, actress, was in The Americans. The Truman Show.
Yep.
Jump ahead to 1966. Is that Donal or Danal?
Donal.
Donal, I was right. Donal Logue, a Canadian actor.
Yep.
Yeah, yay, man. Oh.
He's the last two are like one of those, like, you know him if you see him.
If you see him. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. 1971, Rosanda Thomas?
It's okay. Nobody knows her by
Tomas?
that. Nobody knows her by that.
Really?
Yeah. Just do the in quotes and everybody knows.
Chili?
Yeah. From
I
TLC.
have no clue. Do you know who Chili is, Jen?
No.
I don't either.
The group TLC, you don't know the group TLC?
Yes, I do. Yes,
she
I do.
is Chili from the group TLC.
Is that the Waterfalls? Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yep.
Oh, I know that song.
Right. That's TLC. Chili is
one of the members.
She's probably the most forgettable one, honestly.
Wait a minute. Don't say that on her birthday. That's not
I know.
nice.
I'm sorry. I mean, there's Left Eye, and then there was the other girl who was kind of the front girl, but yeah.
1973, Andrea Savage, actress, Step Brothers, and so forth, Tulsa King. 1981, Josh Groban.
No, you have to say Josh Groban. You have to do it like that.
1983, Kate, is it Mara?
Mara, because
Mara.
this is the one that she is a granddaughter of the Steelers' owner, the Mara, from the Mara family. Yeah.
Okay. Local birthdays today, Jen. We're going to go with Caitlin Phillips having a birthday. Happy birthday, Caitlin. Amanda Mendoza, Chris Norris, Lenny Witt, Wes Harden, David Lynch, John McCulloch. Happy birthday. Have a great day. Make it a special day. Anything you can remember, Jen, from a past birthday? Did you have one birthday you go, oh my gosh, that's the greatest? Maybe you got a guitar or something really cool? A car?
I went and saw Susan Tedeschi play on my birthday in Austin.
Last birthday?
Oh, no.
Oh, many years ago.
About 10 years ago, yes.
Oh, but you remember it.
Oh, my 40th birthday, I remember that for sure. I went to the strip club and got a lap dance.
Yeah. Nice.
First experience. Had all my best friends with me.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Never done that before, but I had a good 40th birthday. It was a lot of fun.
Neat. All right, let's do another song, Jen.
Okay.
What do you have for us this time?
How about a love song?
Let's do it.
This song I wrote during COVID, actually. My kids their dad and I were in the service together, and they were visiting him for spring break. And then my husband was working out in West Texas in the oil field at the time, and everybody was panicking. We were all panicking. Just like, going to Walmart too many times, buying things that I still probably have some leftovers from. And I realized that in that moment of where everybody was scrambling, that it wasn't the worst situation I'd ever been in, because I'd been deployed, I'd been in the military, I'd lived with way less, accommodations and amenities before. And I still had air conditioning, and I still had communication with my family, and I still could take a hot bath if I wanted to. So I realized that what I was really missing was connection, and so I wrote this song called Under These Stars. Can you just hold me? Don't say a thing. And I don't care about tomorrow, what it brings. 'Cause it's me and you now, right here under these stars.
into your heart. Please don't forget me, no, no, whenever we part. I'll be okay if you lock it away forever in your heart. Just give me some attention and a kind word or two. I can't face being alone, baby. Tonight I need you. Well, 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 I need you. Will you just kiss me? 'Cause things have been tough. Well, I'm a little lonely, and I could use your love. Well, I just need some affection. I don't know what else to say. I'm not asking for forever. No, no, I'm just asking for today. Please don't forget me, no, no, whenever we part. I'll be okay if you lock it away forever in your heart. Just give me some attention and a kind word or two. Can't face being alone, baby. I need you. Well, 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 I need you. I need you. Well, I need you. Well, I need you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Hey, I got my buddy Chris. Come here, Chris. We got a microphone. Come over here. Chris Cox is here. Oh, we got to plug him in? We got to plug you in. When was the last time you were plugged in? Hey, while he's doing that, I got to say Jen's doing an incredible job. Chris is actually, he and 3 other guys owned the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. And
Well, we
recently,
did.
Do what?
We did.
That's what I mean.
Oh.
For 10 years, they owned the bar here. And just recently, they have sold out. And he loves the place
We're
so
not
much.
sellouts. We just sold the place.
The business. But he loves the place so much, he came back in this morning.
I come in every week. I just sneak in right there and go in and see how things are going. And
Well, what I was going to say is he probably heard you and he wanted to come.
That's what it was. I was driving by and I had to whip in. I heard the tattoos and the singing.
Yeah. Isn't that a beautiful guitar she has?
It is.
Well, I've never played here. I've got a lot of friends that have.
Well, you have now. She's going to be playing down at Barrow down in Salado tonight.
Okay.
Barrow Brewing Company down in Salado.
And where are you from?
I'm from Winona, Texas.
Beautiful Winona. That's near Tyler.
Yeah. It's funny you said that. I had a place in Whitney, if you're familiar with Whitney, reach out to me yesterday, and it's a pizza and wings place, but they built a stage out back. They hold about 250 people, and we're looking for acts. So,
well, here's the deal. Here's what I want you to do, Chris. Tell them to go to YouTube, Zack Owen Show, and look at the over 260 different acts that we've had, and Jenn now is on there.
I am so surprised that you've been able to get that many different people through here.
Isn't that shocking?
Yeah, it's.
Today is show number 299.
Man, I should have
299.
Monday.
Monday, you should have been here. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, we've been so lucky. But anyway, it's good to see you.
Well, I'm glad I got to catch you, and
Thank you.
best of luck. And I'll let my brother lives down in Salado. I'll reach out to him.
Get
he
out
used
there
to play with
tonight.
the Casuals. Remember the Casuals?
Oh, yeah.
And then Roy Robbins and the Availables,
Yes, absolutely.
So he still drums a little bit for different people, but anyway.
Chris just played with himself.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm good at it. I mean, nobody does it better than me.
I love you, man.
Hey.
Chris is getting ready for the PGA. He golfs every day, so
no.
When you're
just on days that end in Y.
That's what I thought. He loves to golf.
It is what it is. Hey, thanks for having me. Nice.
Tonight, big night. Pat Green is going to be here, and then tomorrow night, the Wilder Blue. Do you know anything about the Wilder Blue?
Wilder Blue is
Zach?
Zane.
That's
Zane
right.
Williams.
Williams.
Oh.
Yeah, he's part of Wilder
And
Blue.
Paul.
I didn't know that.
That's
And he
Paul.
sings one of my favorite songs live, Pablo and Maria. If you haven't heard it, the acoustic version is. I saw him at Bowen Fest 10 years ago, and him and I forget the girl sang this song, and I was blown away.
Wow.
Of
Pablo
how good it
and
was.
Maria.
Yeah.
So that's the Wilder Blue coming up tomorrow night. Pat Green tonight.
Pat Green, it sounds like it may get close to selling out. So
get
that'll
your
be a good
tickets
show.
Quickly. Hometown boy. All right, Chris Cox, thanks for coming by.
Hey,
You're always
thanks.
welcome on the
Nice
show.
meeting you guys.
Yes, sir.
Just don't come on the show and play with yourself. That's all we ask, right? Please. All right. Let me reach over here, grab the headsets. This is where we talk to Cam Stewart about sports. Cam, what's going on today, buddy, on the Pete Sousa Show?
Oh, man, we got a big show lined up. I didn't think I would get into some Susan Tedeschi talk today, but I live in Susan Tedeschi country, so I was really happy to hear that from Jenn and that great song. She grew up in Susan Tedeschi, the town next door to mine. So on the Pete Sousa Show today, we're going to talk about America's favorite college basketball team, the one that America always loves to rally around, much like the Dallas Cowboys in the NFL. We will have the voice of Duke Blue Devils basketball on today. Duke's got a huge matchup. They're number 1, UVA tomorrow, number 11. And we're going to see if this team, stacked once again, can get back to the Final Four for Duke. So David Shoemake will be joining us.
I thought you were going to say Gonzaga just because I like Gonzaga.
Well, that's the thing. People like Gonzaga.
Yeah.
I don't
All
know
right,
if
man,
they
any big plans you have over the weekend?
Oh, man, not really. I mean, you know me, Zach. I'm going to go and spend some money and watch some hockey tonight. And then after that, I'm going to sleep in. I'll think about taking a shower.
Yeah, that's good.
Won't have to shovel. So,
Hey, real quick, how did your event go last night?
it went really well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, we had our first live remote last night, and this place, Zach, was right over the bridge from the TD Garden where the Bruins play, and it was the Bruins' first game back. So we're there like an hour before the game, and it's packed in the place. So it was awesome. We got some great questions from the audience and some great hockey talk. So it was awesome. Shout out to
main question
our
was,
team.
how can I watch and see Zack Owen Show more often?
There was some of that. And there were people like, when am I going to hear some Susan Tedeschi? At least some Susan Tedeschi talk. And there we go.
All right, man. Hey, have a great weekend. Go Bruins, and we'll talk to you Monday. You know what Monday is, Cam? Our 300th episode. So make sure you're ready to go on Monday. Okay, buddy?
I can't wait. I'll see you guys then.
Cam Stewart with the Pete Sousa Show comes on right after my show. Kevin, we'll take a quick commercial break. Before we do that, you're not going to do a quick commercial break.
No.
I can read my commercial.
Go for it.
I love it. He's giving me all these, signals. I don't know what that means.
Steel second.
Oh, Steel Second.
Yeah,
I like that.
Steel Home right now.
Elite Steel and Supply, morning show sponsor, Gary and Tina Smith. They promise the fastest job turnaround in the metal business. They're on the north side of Temple, front up to I-35. Job site delivery as well. You're building a barn dominium. Anything to do with metal, they've got it at Elite Steel and Supply. Stop by today. All right, big thanks to my morning guest. Thank you so much. Austin Montgomery was here from the Roof Co. Mm-hmm. Great company.
Yep.
Just about ready to celebrate their 6th-year anniversary.
It's a great co.
I'm sorry, great co. And got a great lineup next week of local businesses and musicians. So make sure you join us, especially on Monday, our 300th episode. Jenn Ford from Winona has been our musical guest, and you are great. You really are.
Thank you very much.
And you got Hank the dog with you. We don't have a camera shot, do we? Because it doesn't go that far down to the ground.
Nope.
But Hank the service dog is here with you. And Jenn, thank you so much. Good luck tonight in Salado.
Thank you.
Starts at 7 o'clock. Barrow Brewing. Go see some good music. Try a pint or two down there. That's going to be a lot of fun. So tonight down there. Miss you, Jim. Hope to see you back Monday. We're going to have to wrap it up with one more song. What are you going to do this time to close this out?
I'm going to do Gold Dust Woman. I actually put it on my last album, Americana Radio, and it's one of my favorite songs to play.
Oh, and before we jump into this, you are working currently on an album of all originals.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Any idea of when that's going to be released?
Well, I'm raising money for it.
Right.
And I've been talking to a couple producers. I've had some people pitch some stuff for me from Nashville, but I've just been sort of considering that I want more creative control over everything. So I think I'm going to try to finance it myself and get it done the way I want it done. I don't want it to get manipulated.
That's right. So. Exactly. Control it. Take your time. All right. We look forward to that. We'll have you back on and when that comes out.
I'm excited.
All right. Let's close it out. Jenn Ford.
Rock on, gold dust woman. Take your silver spoon in your grave. Hardness challenge. Pick your path and I'll pray. Wake up in the morning, see your sunrise, love to go down. Lousy lovers pick the prey, but they never cry aloud, cry out. Did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? Is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and go home. Rock on, ancient queen. Follow those who pale in your shadow. Rulers made as lovers. Better put your kingdom up for sale. Up for sale. Did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? Is it over now? Do you know pieces and go